Hey guys, good evening. Welcome back to our channel. How's everyone doing tonight? I hope you are all doing well. Oh dear, I need to turn on some things that I didn't have time to do. I hope you are all doing very, very well. Thank you so much for being here tonight. What's good, guys? How is your week going so far? Today is Wednesday. Wednesday, the 23rd of Feb 2022. Thank you all so much for being here. Appreciate you for taking the time to join me tonight. Can you hear me clearly? Loud and clear? Please let me know if you can hear me. Yes, I am good. I hope you are all good too. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Yeah, it's just going to be straight in tonight to talk about this issue. And yeah, we are talking about marriage here tonight. Don't we always talk about marriage? No, yesterday we didn't talk about marriage. Okay, thank you, Timothy. You can hear me loud and clear. Okay, good, good, good. We don't always talk about marriage. Yesterday we were talking about multiple streams of income and how to make money. And I have very, very few people here yesterday. For some reason, people do not engage with such content, which I don't understand. uh I don't know why, but those content are just something that a lot of people don't want to engage with. Anyway, we are here today back to this to the usual that we'll talk about. If you have not yet subscribed, especially if you watch on television, you cannot subscribe on television, so please do subscribe. It's just the red button down there, and if you hit on the thumbs up, that will really, really be beneficial to us. And also put your notification bell on so that you can get notification whenever we post a video or when we do the live shows. Thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate you all, my Obodo fam. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So this matter that we want to talk about tonight is trending on social media. How many of you have heard about it? It's about a married father. You are marking register. Mara say I'm marking register of the people that didn't show up yesterday. Oh my God. You are marking register. Let's take their register and no. And no. And they have to give us a good reason why they didn't show up. Because everybody needs multiple streams of income, innit? We all need it too. We all need it. Trust me. We all need multiple streams of income, because we understand now that one hustle is not enough. You need multiple hustles, and other things to support your regular 9 to 5 or 8 to 5. Okay, kudos to everyone that was here, those that were not here that later watched it. And a special thanks again to Dr. Puna Rikia for that wonderful session. It was very, very educative. She was basically teaching us how you can make income online, passive income, so that you can leverage whatever you are making at the moment, which is actually very, 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 very powerful. So tonight we are talking about a married father, and this has been trending on social media, who apparently is a father of 5 kids, right? Married father of 5 abandons family in Canada and marries side chick in Nigeria and refuses to divorce his estranged wife. Okay? And let me just read this quickly. It says that a 49-year-old Uju Wonkolo and her 5 children are currently reportedly going through therapy from the trauma of abandonment after their father, husband, and breadwinner, Mr. Chedu Wonkolo, abandoned them in Canada to start another life in Nigeria with his side chick, a lady named Mena Uju Ofia. Okay, so that is what we are here to discuss tonight. And these are some photographs. Because me, I don't really know who this so-called side chick is. Her name is Mena. Some of you may know her. I don't. Never seen her before. But I understand that she lives in Nigeria. And that is the gentleman in question. That's the brother in question that left his family in Canada to go and marry or to go and be with his side chick in Nigeria. So you can see the picture here on the left, Mr. and Mrs. Nwokolo there. And you can see him there in Nigeria being with his new missus or new mistress, whatever you want to call her, right there on my right. And this is a better picture. So that is the mother of his 5 kids on my left. Beautiful woman. And that is the new side piece on my right. I mean, when I first saw this, you guys already know. And I don't need to say that when it comes to this issue of she's a celebrity fashion designer. Oh, guys, some people know her. Marian says she's a celebrity fashion designer. Okay. You guys already know, those who know me already know that I have some bias when it comes to issue of wife and side chick. I'm never ever going to take the side of the side chick over a wife. Because any woman that wants to build her home on another woman's pain and tears and suffering can never enjoy that home. That's just the truth. Okay? It's just the truth. Karma does not sleep. And now, I don't know these people personally. I'm just going by what is reported on social media, allegedly. Hmm? Hmm. Timothy, I hear you loud and clear. You say, I won't lie. I know the born children pass my power just in case of abandonment in the future. It's not your portion. Abandonment is not your portion, my darling. No worry. You are covered. You are covered, okay? We'll fight. We'll come fight. If anybody try you, we will take it personal if anybody try. So, when I first saw this, I mean, the thing that just occurred to me is that I don't even know what men want. I mean, I saw the picture of the head of the woman with 5 children, and I saw this so-called side chick, and I'm like, what? This lady is gorgeous. She is so beautiful. Look at her. Just look at her. That is the Uju. You will not even know that she has 2 children. Talk of 5. I say this woman don't born 5. Now she fine from head to toe, clean, belly flat, everything, best. She be like a youngie. So I was like, okay, maybe it's character. And then I started reading testimonies upon testimonies upon testimonies, people who know her personally and saying how she can't hurt a fly, she's a calm, gentle person, and all that. Okay, so this is wife with 5 children in Canada. My people, this is side chick. Mona look. Mona fair look. Mona look the picture. If not by beauty or not by how, because we say men are moved by what they see. I mean, not be say waiting when they talk, but I say they are moved by attraction, what they see. See, if me I be man and I dey look this picture, my dear, mother of 5 and side chick in Naija, the one when they carry up and down now. Okay. No, she's not. No, I go choose this one. She's not pretty, I beg. Opinionated gem, she's not pretty. Don't, if you don't want to look for my trouble, don't take any side with side chick here. Otherwise, we go fight. If you want my fight, then come and start. Mhm. I'm on the side of the wife here automatically. Okay? So if you don't want for my trouble, no just can you tell me she is bad picture. Who is bad picture? What be the bad picture inside? What be the bad picture? I'm always on the side of the wife. Always. Because Now who cook soup be that? Now who know how this brother take when he take day when they don't get shishi? Chingbai no dey in pockets. Now the first wife, they always suffer. They build whatever the man has. Now when the thing done they sweet now, they will come no say she's not good enough again. So uh somebody say na juju they work. Lady T say na juju they work for this man. Okay, I don't know whether na juju. I know too they like that story about juju, because if you not carry yourself where juju go cash you, you know, you not go cash you. Timothy, I better meet up in enter jam. Make it not stress me. Because me already, you know, say na fight when they not come people now they enjoy, now they sweet me pass. Because they tell me say she fine too. Fine waiting. If you fine, why you not see your own husband? Why be saying another person you now you see? Eh? Why is it somebody else's husband, father of 5 children? Now you see, with all the beauty. You know, see, man, there are so many men in Nigeria, thousands of men in Nigeria. You don't see any of them. A lot of them are single, you know. But the problem I find generally about some Nigerian women, a lot of Nigerian women, is that they're always looking for successful men. And we know the process for a man to be successful, you know, they have to pass through the fire. They have to build their portfolio. They have to build their career. So it's when they are there now. And by doing that, they will, you know, you find out a lot of the successful men are usually married. And that's why your British don't have any problem with other people's husband. Okay? They don't have any problem with it. The man is not innocent, he's also culpable. Because if you're not carrying left leg, single men full everywhere. Bio, God bless you. Nigeria and men full Naija, but now the rich one that they find. That's the truth. Why don't you go and find your own and build your family from scratch? Work together, build your empire together, make your money together, so that you will know what it takes to build up a man. You see? So, all of you side chick or side chick wannabe, I'm here for you tonight. I have come for you tonight, okay? Because me, I don't send any side chick. I believe that if you choose to follow a married man, somebody that you know is married legally, whether he has issues in his marriage, if he really respects you as a woman, he should go and divorce that wife first. Because what we are now hearing on social media that is being reported is that he's even refusing to divorce the first wife because of this one when he face make shuku shuku so. He not divorced, but he's carrying on with another woman in Nigeria. Right. So look for your own. There are plenty. Men, some of them they hide them. Okay. Yeah, the wife is it was written that she's 49 years old. Yeah, the wife is 49 years old. Uju, that's her name. 49 years old. Okay. So she's about my age. Actually, she's my age. Hey. Different argument will come up now of why these things happen. We are not, I mean, Uchenna is saying that, I repeat again, men go down in looks for cooperation. I don't know what that one mean. Men go down in looks for cooperation. If my ugly girl they give wahala, an ugly chick will be submissive. First of all, there is no girl that is ugly, okay? So, and I don't know what you mean by Mr. Uchenna with all those plenty English where you write. I don't understand what you mean. Okay? And before anybody fights me, because me say ready to fight all the supporters of side chick and all the married men when I know they stay one place tonight are ready for now. I know they fear fights. I know they fear one. I know they fear fights. Let's get into it. Let me first give you guys a quick story about the background. Okay? So apparently, this man, let me put in picture so una go to see him well. When I see and his wife. When they start, the thing go dey sweet. They go do to death do us part. I love you. I love you past my mama. I love you die. Love will killing me. They go dey do am. When I don't get anything. When we come here, we dey talk say make you no build with man, they go say, ah, why are you women talking like this? You shouldn't be talking like this. But why you see, huh? This is exactly why. This is why, because some of our brothers, the gratitude they will give you after you finish building with them, helping them. Let me tell you something. There's no man that is successful today that, except a woman must be behind you. If it's not your mother, is your wife. Trust me. No man will get to this stage in his life and will stand and say, oh, I did it all by myself. Even if she did not contribute financially, the fact that she gave you peace at home and she was carrying your children and not nurturing your children, giving you a peaceful home to come to, feeding you, taking care of you is enough. She doesn't even need to bring anything to the table, because you need to have a very conducive environment for your brain to work, for you to function as a man, for you to make those money that you're making. So I'm always by default on the side of the wife. I will never support side chicks, because some of them they are demons from hell. So the story is that the light-skinned woman is called Uju Nwonkolo, and her 5 children are currently reporting going through therapy. Okay, because their father abandoned them in Canada for a woman called Mena in Lagos. So it was reported that Uju confirmed that she was abandoned. Okay, and husband is remarried in Nigeria. I mean, I think about this and I'm wondering how, as a woman, you will feel knowing that this is your husband and you are there still raising his children that bear his name, and he's there in Nigeria living his best life with another woman in his arm. And I tell you, all these yeye British or whatever they call themselves are so shameless that they don't have any problem flaunting those men on social media. And that's why I started by saying that any woman that builds her home on the tears of another woman will never know peace. No matter how it is sweet now, karma will get you. It will come for you. And the time when karma go bite you, you no go know. So all of you side chick, when are they listen? Me and one side chick fight the other day. He said, Sister B, here in Italy, I brought the husband. Now, after 20 years, the man is posting picture of 2 children he had in the past 4 years in Nigeria. See? You see what we're saying? Some women don't suffer. I'm not to say women be angels, oh. I'm not here to say that all women are angels, that they are all good character or anything. No. Nobody is an angel. Men are not angels, women are not angels. We have good men, we have good women. Okay? But if you go into a committed relationship with someone, then if you are tired of that relationship for whatever reason and the marriage is not working again, at least end it before you now abandon them with 5 whole children. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For this obodooyinbo, can't go Nigeria. Then you can't see another woman. Can't they enjoy your life for them? Leave her there in the abroad to be suffering with children. No, 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 no. Nah. So Uju declined to say much because the case is in court in Canada. But she confirmed that the estranged husband had refused to sign the divorce paper to free her also to move on in life. Okay? So this brother no gree sign divorce paper. So technically, they are still legally married. But he's already with another woman in Nigeria. And Mena refused to comment. And she has married Chedu Nwonkolo, who is still married to Uju Nwonkolo in Canada. She said she was in a family meeting and she will call back, but she never. And they've been married for over 25 years. Uju and Chedu has been married for over 25 bloody years. A woman that you've been with for 25 years, no matter how bad it is now, my dear, you have committed, you've sowed seeds in that man's life. Especially if he's not doing well, or he's, built it 25 years. Now in this pretty woman commit into this marriage. So all you brothers that are here and you're wondering why women are always looking, they don't want to marry broke guys anymore. They don't want to suffer with you anymore. They don't want to build. This is why. How many times we don't share this story over and over again? I keep sharing this story with you. Why some ladies these days, especially if they are making their own money, they don't care. If you don't get your own money, they don't want you. You know why? Because love they sweet for man's side when money no dey. But when money enter, and at that time you come no say you too short. Your belly no flat. The same belly will take carry your children with their big head. Well, when I did for my womb, you know what it means to carry a pregnancy. 25 years of committing to a relationship. And the worst part is that he doesn't have the decency to divorce her, but he's going on in Nigeria, marrying another person, and this so-called Mena is flouting him on social media as her man now, after 25 years commitment to another woman. Tell me how this is right. I mean, I'm not saying that marriages don't end though, and I'm not saying that Uju is the best woman in this world though. I'll read some of the testimony people have said. People know her. I don't know her. Okay? So you can't say it's because she's my friend. That's why I'm speaking on her behalf. No, I don't know Uju. But I'm telling you from the experiences of people that have seen our mothers, what women have gone through in marriages and relationships, that when a woman has committed a lot of her life, 25 years into a marriage, she's only 49. Take away 25, I beg. How many years she take marry that guy so? How many years has she been with him? She's 49 now, and they were married for 25 years. Still married. Hmm? Okay. Oh yeah, Oluremi, it happens all the time, my sister. It happens all the time. That is the money. Yes, it is the money that even the first wife is using to support the family that they will be using. We heard the stories now. Messi Agbezon, we heard the story now. The story of how the woman was working, thinking she's building a business with her husband. Not knowing husband is busy building a side chick, buying her stuff, buying her Range Rover, buying her this. Nigerian girls are thirsty. The Nigerian girls in Nigeria, especially these ones, one at the sea, where they call themselves yeah British, so they are thirsty. They don't want small boys, oh. They don't want even young men, the educated one, when you know say they are hardworking, they are not lazy. Their future is very bright. They don't want them. Now all those ones where soup don't done. The pounded yam don't ready. Not be pando. Now the one where they use mortar. You know the time when they use mortar, they pound the time where they small. For my village. Now that one be the original pounded yam, not the pando yam. Now when the soup don't done, egusi ogbono don't done, you don't pan the yam, it don't soft, smooth. You don't reach for you to eat now. Now those girls go come. Now one thing, it starts with visit. Oh, for a lot of these men, now they go to visit, go Nigeria, they say they are doing business. They say they are doing business. So if you live in the diaspora, your husband is relatively successful because you combine your resources to build a life together, and he visits Nigeria very frequently. Make you better make sure that you are shining your eye. May they not go do you this one, they do you so. My sisters, it is real. These girls in Nigeria will go to any lengths. They will go to any length. You know why I don't blame them? I blame them, I don't blame them. Because for me, both of them are culpable. The man himself that knows that he's committed in a committed relationship is married, that carries himself to go to Nigeria to go and meet side chick, to go and meet Instagram people. And that is why when you see them on social media and they are doing small get big girl, they are buying all these multi-million naira houses, they are buying all these cars, and go just they look them. Then they fool the younger one. They will say small get big God. Oh, as have a living God. They'll start giving testimony. If you check the whole of their businesses, you can estimate what the business is. It's not all of them, but a lot of them. Now these men, they give them the money. Then the money that you suffered in your hard-earned currency, pounds and dollars, to save, to build a life together, this man will take it to Nigeria and start giving it to side chick to fuel her business. And you think me, if I put myself in that position, that me, I will be happy? Nah. Yeah, Brother Patrick, you are right. And women, when they in the diaspora, yeah, they will even be sending money. You send money to their family. You will even be using his name to send money. Now your money. So that's the story of Uju. Let me finish it quickly before we have a conversation about it. Mhm. So she didn't deny it. Mena did not deny. What's her name? The so-called Mena. One I say now somebody won't find my trouble earlier on. They tell me say na fine girl. Say fine too. He fine too. Why you not go find a husband? Men know they Nigeria. Nigeria has a teeming population of young, very strong men. If na strong one you want, when you go feel go 10 times, you not tire. You full Naija. Lagos alone. If you see men for Lagos, you go the wrong. You not see any of those ones. Abi? You not see. No, go see now. I go see that one. Those ones no sweet. Because the kind of lifestyle that they want, it is only these diasporans that have foreign passports, okay? They have foreign connections and they have hard currency that can give them the life that they want. So even people that are saying that it's juju, now juju they work. Before person chop juju, you go first chop small. You first go there. If you don't get long throat, go there. You know chop juju. Now when you go there, go do long throat. Now they will give you juju chop. If you don't first go there, you know chop juju. I mean, if you know your marriage is not working anymore and you are planning to go back to Nigeria or wherever you are planning to relocate your life to abandon your family, then do it the decent way. Oyibo, they do am. Okay, we'll have a sit down. It's not working anymore. Let's divide our assets. This is how much I'm going to be giving you for child support. You see why some of them they run? Because 5 children child support go finish in life for the abroad. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. If you pay child, if you pay child support, so they will run to Nigeria. All right. So that's why they will run to Nigeria, and so that the law will not catch up with them. Then they will leave 5 children. In this case, now this Chedu, 5 whole children. The emotional and mental stress of looking after children in the abroad. My goodness. And now he's doing honeymoon with another woman for Naija, right? He's doing honeymoon. Okay, and this is what someone said. The sister, yes, the sister said that she woke up with the news on social media regarding how, the man abandoned Uju with the children. She said it's not a lie. She said everything that is reported is not a lie. It is the truth. You see this Mena? Mhm. She said, I have a few words for you, Mena and Cheju. Whatever goes around comes around. If indeed you believe Cheju that he has divorced his wife, may God forgive you, because seeing this in the public space is gut-wrenching. She said, we've watched you torment a home for years. You know, so say, not be today. Eh? For my language, they say, "Ikele na swedini ne wogo." So it's not the day you plop the palm kernel. You know the palm kernel that you use to make oil. It's not the day you pluck it that you pluck it, the seed, that it will be soft. You need to keep it and leave it for a while before it will be soft to make oil. So then the sister say, we have watched you. Now, they talk to you, say, we watched you torment a home for years. You deny innocent children the joy of their father, and you caused him to abandon his home and his wife, a home that Uju built for over 25 years, from a 1-bedroom apartment to today's wealth. What you talk? What you talk? I don't talk. Most young men, when they marry, they know they get much. They know they get much. Now, based on love, let's build together, babe. I got you. Let's work together. If we put hands together, we can make it. Now, 1-bedroom, that it starts. Now, money down. He's rich. And she went on to say, most of you side chicks are soulless and vile. You break and torment homes and marriages. It baffles me how most of you believe in your heart of heart that peace and joy will not elude you in life. Okay? Make I put a picture on the see more. All of them want to be fans. I go just now my fight with side chick just now over another woman matter. Mm-hmm. Now them be that. Now the wife and the side chick. Uju is in peace. Now she has built you an empire. She gave birth to 5 amazing kids and has honored you. Let her go so she can start her life. So you can start your life with your new side piece, Mena. Not everyone wants their private pain made public. Chinedu, Nwonkolo. You cannot eat your cake and have it. You are committing bigamy. Mena, tell your new bill payer to set his wife free. You can have him, and I wish you the same fate and pain. You have taken food from Uju and her 5 kids. She is not interested in fighting. She wants her peace, privacy, and to heal from the mental pain you both caused her and her children for years. You all come on social media lying about how hard you work to build your businesses, but you don't tell people how you wreck homes. Mhm. As Uju's sister, I will confirm that what is written about this situation is accurate, and this is just a tip of the iceberg. Iceberg. Mena, what you sow, you will reap. You've all been approached by We've all been approached by married men. I like this part of it. This is how she ended it. She said, we have all been approached by married men who lie about their marriages, but I, for one, have the decency to say no to them and move on. You could have chosen that path, you know? So, this is where it comes to the question of whether side chicks always know that these men are married or not. Yes, some men lie about their marital status. I know somebody here who told me about how, they know somebody that dated a man for 2 years. The man was even planning to marry her, not knowing that Baba is married. Charlie, oh my God. Not knowing that he is married. After 2 years before she found out, I don't know how he managed to hide it from her. Maybe the wife was in Nigeria. I don't know. But this happened in the UK. Anyway, she found out and dumped him. She didn't know that he was married because he lied. So some men lie, okay? But some ladies will knowingly know that the man is married and they do not care. That brings me to the fight that I had with this side chick, who's the man that she's with, that she claims is her destiny. The wife came here to share her story. You guys remember the story that I did? I said after 14 years of marriage in America, he wants a second wife. Is that story? I will link it to this. Show when we finish. So if you didn't watch it, you watch it. You know, the side chick had the audacity to contact me. Hey, she wants to talk to me. What is it? How can I help you? It's about that story that I did. She wanted to clarify things. Hmm? I said, okay, I'm all ears. What do you want to clarify? She didn't tell me the whole truth. She lied. The man didn't abandon her. I said, okay, the man didn't abandon her. What did he do? Are you with him or not? Do you know what she told me? She told me that what if it is your destiny that this married man you will marry? I said, if that is your destiny, it is a useless destiny you have. It is Oriburuku destiny that you have. You claim to be this man, this woman, this woman who is so successful, and you have all this money, and you don't have even self-respect for yourself. You think married man is all you can do. This is all you can do. This is the best that you can do. Desperation is your destiny. It is not married man. Eh, the heart loves what the heart loves. Come and see argument that day. I gave it to her. She will never forget me. She will never. It will be like as if I know that woman. I don't know that woman from anywhere. I tell you, say now other people matter now they carry for it. Now my mama resemble. Now some my mama be. She said that, can you imagine? That for the years that they were married, the man did not advance in anything that he was doing. She couldn't even help him. I said, what the hell has that got to do with you? If you did not insert yourself in that relationship, then the man came with sub story and is telling you that oh, the woman is not helping me with my career. She's not helping me with this. She's not helping me. So you are the savior that wants to save him from his own wife and mother of his children, right? So all I see in that instance is greed, because the woman has money. The guy is not doing very well, right? So it's the money she used to entice him. And now she's the one that is giving him business ideas and how to invest or the jobs to do or whatever to do. I say I cursed her. I'm not gonna lie. I called her some very colorful names. How dare you? Who gave you the judge? Who gave you the power to be the judge in another couple's a relationship that has nothing to do with you? Whatever he told you, I don't care. You knew he was married, and you decide to come and save him. You can't look for your own man in the whole of America, and you claim you are successful. I say, oh, you have low self-esteem. You are not successful. You are a homebreaker. You are a homebreaker, and karma will deal with you. Hey, Auntie B, why am I talking like this? I say, if you don't get off my phone just now, maybe I don't think she knows me. She thinks that she wants to justify. She wants to justify why it is okay for her to be to. You know, the man told this woman. I don't think you guys. How many of you remember the story? The man told the woman that in America he wants a second wife, a Yoruba man. She said, I don't want to divorce you. Stay here with the children, but I want another wife in America. Something that is even against the law in America. You want to be polygamous. There's a reason why Oyibo people made it against the law that you cannot marry two wives at the same time. But our Nigerian men, some of them will still want to break that law. So this lady came to me. I was trying to justify rubbish. The heart loves what the heart loves. I was very unfair to her. In that video, the way I was speaking about her, I said, you have just proved me right. Everything I said about you is nothing compared to the way I see you now. I said, don't you have any shame? How are you going to explain to those children why their father is not in their lives anymore? Do you know what it means for black kids? Not because of anything the mother has done, not because you have chosen that you want to be part of that marriage. Marriage is between two people. If you make yourself the third party, you are a homebreaker, you are a homewrecker. The man too, I don't even know what to call him. And then you want to come and judge now. So I will do an update and say, oh, what the woman said is not true. Actually, the side chick is very hardworking. You see, she has money. Oh, the only thing she doesn't have is husband. That's why she decided that, okay, is this woman that is not helping the husband to build wealth that she will marry so that she can make his, you know what they call makeover, so she can make him over. Oloju kokoro le. Go and look for your own husband. You know he is married. And the man too is an oloju kokoro as well. You'll be eating what you know that you are going to vomit. You will vomit it tomorrow. Imagine the man telling his wife that the man was telling his wife that the woman is threatening him. But if he doesn't marry her, she's going to delete him. In America. Hey, when you think you've heard it all. So she was sending me voice messages. She was sending, when we finished, I was working, I'm working from home. So I put my phone on the side. When we finish, fear no let her leave her drop. She delete all the voice messages. Make her not go publish her stupid ass. They justify why you put yourself in another month. I said, what gives you the right? He doesn't even dress well. Even the family don't like her. I say, oh, it's you they like, Abby. It's you. Our mother-in-law, Bon Vita. It's you they like because you are bribing them with money. I say, yeah. Oh, my show. You see, it's sweet now. It's very, very sweet. Very, very sweet now. But don't justify nonsense. You don't know what tomorrow holds in stock. The man didn't make anything out of his life. It's you that is Jesus Christ, the Savior of the world, that wants to save him from the woman that did not help him to make something. I mean, how in hell does a whole grown human being of a man stand up and blame somebody else for his failure? That it is my wife that didn't make me succeed. Can Can you guys understand that explanation? Because me, I can't get my head around it. It's because of my wife I didn't succeed. She's not even helping me with my business. She doesn't even care. She doesn't even doing this. This woman is working, oh, she's paying bills, oh, they've got children that she's looking after, oh, and you are blaming her for why you do not succeed in America. So my point is that people will justify what they want to justify. They will see it from a very tunnel vision because it's sweeting them now. Okay, and like I said, the man is not guiltless. They are both culpable of this. If you are married, honor your marital vows. If the marriage is not sweeting you again, you don't want it anymore for whatever reason, have the decency to just call your wife and say, okay, let's end it here. I think it will be better for healthier. Then you make arrangements for your children. We are talking about 5 whole children here in this case now, Mr. Chedu. 5 whole children. In Nigeria that you are living, how much are you sending to Canada for the upkeep of your 5 children? Are you sending money from Nigeria to Canada to pay mortgage or rent? Or is she the one working? Or you want to tell me you finished paying your mortgage before you relocated to Nigeria? Oh, we know you didn't. No, you didn't. You see, when all these men go to Nigeria, they have this inflected sense of their ego and their achievement and everything. We've seen it over and over and over again. When they finish using all that money, all those side chicks finish draining them. That's when the insult will start. They will start insulting them and calling them useless men. Then they'll start running. It is then they'll start looking for the old wife that you left behind now to forgive you, to take you back. You guys remember the story we did about the day we did the story about how if Nigerian men hate Nigerian women, the woman that shared her story, that woman told a very compelling and heart-wrenching story of how she came from wealth and married a poor man, very poor, poverty-stricken background. Today, he's living in Nigeria in her house with another woman. How many examples do we want to give? So, I'm telling you that, there's a lot of reason. There's a lot of reason why women these days don't want to build with a man. Yeah, real exaggerated opinion of themselves. And you know what I heard now? I heard that these Nigerian women now, all these the ones on social media, the slave queens and British, that now I didn't know it was a thing for them to be looking for men with a red passport, and they want a man with a red passport. So if you have dual citizenship, you have American citizenship, Canadian citizenship, or British citizen, or anyone, you are hot cake. Chai, you are hot cake. I keep asking myself, all these men that are doing these things, that you go to Africa to go and look for other women, and your wife, for whatever reason, you abandon your wife. If you were poor, would these women look at you? Would they take a second look at you? No, they wouldn't. The reason why the love is sweet now is because of betting do. Everything is cool. You live in a cool house, probably built by you and the woman. You have a nice car. Your skin looks better now. You wear designers clothes now. You wear a good cologne. When you pass by, people sniff you and say, "Ooh, he smells good." That's money. You don't chop better. You think they're looking for poor people? Poor people from Nigeria, they know they see them. If a woman says she's looking for husband in Nigeria, he not see husband. Just know saying a rich husband saying they fine. Because the poor ones, they full everywhere. Let's not even say poor, the aspiring ones, the ones that even hardworking ones gone. Hardworking ones are ready. But all these women don't want them. That's why Kayamata is selling. They don't want them. Now people want them want. So I'm never on the side of side chicks. No. You heard what was reported. If you read the comments, I read a few comments while I share my link here. I know people are buzzing to say something. My link is in the comment section if you want to join the discussion. Let me read a few comments to you so that you will see what we are talking about. Right? This person said, Zizito said, Oh, mine. This is so sad to read. My own beautiful, peaceful, and loving, ever young, beautiful Auntie Uju with the purest of hearts. I have known Auntie Uju for close to 2 decades now. My sister's bestie that year, while still in Nigeria in Pangrove Estate in Lagos with her beautiful girls. Why do men do this to good women? Auntie Uju doesn't deserve any of this, so please, she's a humble soul with the kindness of heart, loving wife and mother. As for you, Mena, or side piece, the only thing I have to say to you is karma awaits. Another person called Delicious Soul Food said, it's a sad things that things turn out this way. I know Chinedu and Uju. Uju is a very beautiful soul, peace-loving and industrious. Even after 5 children, she still maintained an admirable stature. Chinedu's infidelity has always baffled me. Shengba, eh? He said Chinedu. It's not today it started. That's the point I'm trying to make to you guys is that you see this relationship with Mena, it's not today it started. And I'm sure he's done it with a lot of other people before. They always do this before they finally remain where before they finally hook them. You know, fish. If you want to hook fish, you go toss say one now meat they tell they offer something when fish just chop, now they tell they hook them. They go throw am inside. The fish won't chop, won't chop, won't chop. You go hook am. Hmm? This is people that know them, oh, not like me and you. Oh. Me, we are just spectators. Eh? He said, Chinedu's infidelity has always baffled me. Like, what else are you looking for in a woman that you won't find in the wife of your youth? I pray that Uju and her children find solace and peace in these trying times. And he was thanking Georgina Onuoha for speaking out because she was the one that confirmed the story when it was, you know. And somebody else called Nina Nina Amina said, thank you, sis, for standing up for Uju. I've seen her suffer for too many years. This battle did not start today, oh. Now they hear. She has endured and endured for the sake of her beautiful children. God is a God of justice. He does not sleep when it comes to his children. I can beat my chest to the character of my cousin. They are not like many of her out there these days. She cherished her marriage and adored her husband. She was submissive and subservient to a fault. That's another reason. All this submission to a fault self, you know me say no go leave you. Mm. Not say don't submit to all this subservient. Mm. She was humiliated many times with the incessant cheating. That's Chedo, and rubbing it in her face. We have prayed. We have fasted for such cheating and humiliation to stop for over 2 decades. But he never did. Mena or whatever you call yourself, God will fight you. You want to take bread away from my nieces and nephews' mouth, Abi? God will take food away from your mouth. Just watch how your life will turn out. We are all taking front row seat now with popcorn to see how this all plays out. You may come out with lies to justify your vile act. We know you and can attest to her character and how she stood by her husband, honored him to the point that he looked like she was a fool. We know the full story. You can't come and lie to justify why your actions. You will soon hear it's because married women don't take care of themselves, or maybe she went to Canada and didn't respect him anymore. That's what people will start saying. Maybe the wife cheated on him for him to move on with the side piece. Lies and all lies that has been concocted. But we all know Uju, the wife, we can vouch for her that all these are lies from the pit of hell. Wow. The comments, they long, they plenty. Very, very plenteous. They are very, very plenty. Okay. So that's the triangle of Chinedu, Uju, and Mena. Let's go to my first caller, Mama Jojo. Our Liberian sister is in the house. Hello, sis.
Hello, NTB. I just want to tell you thank you for all that you do, and I share your video. But
Thank you.
I will take a different angle today.
Okay.
I am hurt, but let's be grateful to God that God is giving this woman her freedom. She has five beautiful children. She has five beautiful children, and this man is a loose cannon all over the place. We don't know she's a faithful woman because all of these people that are talking for her, this woman is a virtuous woman. She has good character. She's industrious, and she came to marry, and that's why she had five beautiful children for this man. We don't know what disease this man is going to bring to her. And she
Mm-hmm.
has suffered. She has been faithful in her marriage. And before you know it, he brings some kind of a terminal illness to her. And she does not enjoy the fruit of her labor and see her grandchildren. So, in as much as I'm hurt, I say that God is liberating her, but we may not see it now. But in the long run, it will be a blessing for her. Five children, that woman can still run as a beauty queen.
Mm-hmm.
She is a beautiful lady. Five
Mm-hmm.
more children, and he does not deserve her. Just that because she's married and she has a family, she wants to keep the family unit together. That's why she endured all those things all those years because
Mm-hmm.
five children, where is she going? She wants to raise the children with their father. But that lady is a beauty queen. I can bet you if they had a beauty passion today and they put her profile, five children, and they put that side chick, the whole world would choose her because it is not easy to carry children into this world. It's not
Mm-hmm.
easy to take care of children. And this man does not deserve her. She's God is going to bless her just as she's going through her trying times right now. It may seem clouded, but trust me, there is a shiny light at the end of the tunnel. And you know what? This man can never come back to Canada. I don't know the Canadian laws, and I don't know how hurt she is. But if this man were to come back to America from the airport, he would be still straight to jail because that's bigamy. If you don't want your wife, nobody is forcing anybody to be together for life because
Mm-hmm.
things do happen. As you said, she's not a saint and he is not a saint either. But
Mm-hmm.
to publicly disgrace her, to
Mm-hmm.
publicly disgrace your children. I'm sure she has a male child and a daughter. I'm sure she
Mm-hmm.
has both genders among her
Mm-hmm.
children. To
Mm-hmm.
publicly disgrace the woman that have served you, that have cooked for you, that gave birth to your children, that was there for you through thick and thin, to publicly belittle her and disgrace her. You have no fear of God. You have no respect for your children. You have no respect for the mother of your children. You know what? I don't know what the culture says because I'm not a culture person. But this woman, trust me, when she gets her healing, God will send her a man who will dote on her. I can always say just a quick story. My sister, stepsister, she was married to this man in Liberia, have five girls. To those people that be saying, oh, you got children, nobody will want you, that's lie from the pit of hell. She had five girls in Liberia, and her husband was doing the same thing this man did to her. Guess what happened? One day she was going to kill herself. Five girls. How's she going to take care of her children? One day she said, let me just go to an American restaurant to just calm my stress. And to be, she went to the American restaurant to calm her stress. A single bishop from America saw her and said, God brought me here. That's my wife. The people have been married over 45 years today in America. She have five children. He adopted her five children, and she's happily married. That's my sister, my
Wow.
older sister, stepsister. So you know what?
Wow.
God has something better for her. I hope
Amen.
you can just find the right crowd of people, find a very good church, stay away from the culture, make sure our children go through the therapy because she's a beauty queen and she's a hardworking woman and she will marry again into a better man. She should not stop her life. If that's what she
Even
wants,
if she
God
doesn't
will
marry
bless her.
again, my sister, Mama Jojo, even if she doesn't marry again, that is not even it. Is the fact that he didn't divorce her. Is refusing to sign the divorce papers
So he
to
wants
let
to
her go.
torture her. He's a
But
narcissist.
he's married to somebody else in Nigeria.
But he's a narcissist. He wants to control. It's all up on control. Because if he was a real man, he would finish this one relationship, close this chapter, and move on. But he wants to control her. He wants to manipulate her. He wants to tell her what to do. He still wants to eat his cake and have it. But I'm
Mm-hmm.
glad that she has good support system. And I'm just praying that God gave her the right women that will nurture her. Because in Canada, I'm sure with what he has done, because he cannot get enough of the asset. Oh man, I hope this. I'm feeling so sorry for this lady. But you know what,
Mm-hmm.
NTB, as I would say, I'd rather she be alive than deleted to enjoy her
Mm-hmm.
beautiful children. Whatever the outcome is, Canada is a family state. She will prevail. She will be successful. She will get over it. But I'd rather she be alive because, as I said earlier, we don't know what disease that man was going to give to that innocent lady. And
Mm-hmm.
with all 25 years, 5 children, I'm sure she got hopes of seeing her grandchildren. I hope
Mm-hmm.
she has hopes of going to her children's wedding. I hope she has hopes of going to her children's graduation. And you have a reckless, useless man all over the place. God is liberating this woman. God is freeing this woman, but we don't understand God's plan. That's why we are hurt, because we will be hurt, because no woman goes into a marriage to divorce, especially if she has her children. But guess what? At the end of the day, it is God's plan for her, and God knows she deserves better. And that's the better that God is going through, and this is just the process right now. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mama Jojo. Really, really appreciate you, sweet sister. God bless you, sis. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Lasheon, you are next. Hello.
Hello, Auntie B. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you? So
I'm
happy to hear
good.
your voice.
Yeah, glad to be on this call too. So this story just reminded me of something that happened to my sister some few years ago.
Mm-hmm.
This time around, she was the side chick, but she didn't realize that she was a side chick. So she met this guy at work, although they worked at different departments. So and the same job, but different departments and different location. So
Mm-hmm.
she said when she met this guy, of course, she got his name. According to the way he gave her his name, she typed on the, employers forum to get his name, his identity, and all that. But for some reason, it wasn't just pulling up. So they just kept on, and then she kept talking to him. He would take her out. He would come over to her house. They were spending so much time together. And for me, it was like I really didn't like him because it was taking my sister's attention from me. So because when she told me about him, it reminded I didn't like the vibe. So I was like, I really don't like this, your friend. But she felt like maybe because she didn't have time with me, that was why, I didn't like him. So one day, one thing he told her was that, oh, he goes to church at a certain church. And then he was like, well, you can come over to my church. But she never actually went to his church. So one day she went to our hairdresser's place. And she was like, oh, you go to this certain church that do you know so? And the hairdresser was like, oh, Deacon so and so, I know him very well. I even know his wife. Now, Auntie B, this is the story. This guy
Hey.
will be on the phone with my sister for hours, like non-stop. So when she was like, "Oh, you know him?" She was like, yeah, he has his wife is even pregnant. She's pregnant of the third child." And my sister
Hey.
was like, "What time?" And Auntie B, this guy proposed to my sister.
Mm-hmm.
He actually proposed to her. He was like, "Oh, will you marry me?" She said there was a night he asked her, "Will you marry me?" And she
So she
just
didn't know
ignored it.
he's married.
She didn't know he was married
She's never
because
been to his house.
she's never been. He invited her to his house, but
Uh-huh.
she has never been to his house because
How
she
do
was
you
like,
date
you know what?
somebody and you don't go to their house and they are
So
proposing to you?
okay, so this is it. That was like I said when he proposed to her, she didn't take it seriously. She was like, "Oh, we just met." So she was like, maybe he was too young. But I really didn't like the guy because I didn't like the vibe. I said, "Oh, how can you meet somebody so soon? Within 3 months, you are proposing to the person." Meanwhile,
Mm-hmm.
this guy comes to my sister's house, often, but she hasn't been to his house. So there was a time she was supposed to go to his house, and something happened, and then she didn't go. So she was not asking him because she had to comfort him eventually. She was like, so when she found out from the hairdresser, she now went on Facebook. Now the hairdresser told her the full name, because the name he told her before, she couldn't pull it up on Facebook. She couldn't pull it up on Instagram. But even at her job, she couldn't pull it up. So she was like, how come I couldn't pull it up his name? So when the hairdresser gave her the full name, she now pulled it up on Facebook. One way, she saw a picture, a link that linked to a woman that happened to be, his wife. And then, so many things started coming out. So she called him up and she was like, so you're married and all that. She confronted him and he was like, he didn't deny it. It was like, well, I didn't have any reason to deny it. I didn't tell you I'm married. I'm not
I
this.
still don't
Like,
understand, Lashe, how your sister didn't go and see his house where he
he
lives.
never went to his house. Like I said, it was they met at a conference in a different state.
But
And
he
then,
was
of
coming
course,
to our house frequently.
he was coming to our house frequently. Like, I didn't like this guy because he would be on the phone with my sister for hours. I couldn't get in touch with her. So I'm like, I don't like this guy. Why is he always taking your time? Like, this guy will get home from work. He will be he might get up, park his car, get out of the car, and go into his house and still be talking to my sister. My sister said there was never a time she heard a cry of a child. No, when you're on the phone with someone and then somebody tries to, call your attention, you get distracted somehow, right? But my sister said there was never a time that, they'll be talking on the phone and then you'll be like, oh, excuse me, or mute his phone. Never. And this man had two toddlers and his wife was pregnant of the third one. So this
So,
is
I mean, for me, what you said now there's a huge learning in your sister's experience. I mean, the story you shared now regarding how if you are dating a guy, right, you must know where he lives, even if it's a shared apartment that he's living, whatever excuse he gives you, please, all the single women in the house, please, you don't know if he's a ghost though,
yeah,
because
because
somebody
she was thinking that it was
Hmm.
too soon for her to go to his house.
But she's coming to his house. How can
But
it be
he
so
comes,
too soon?
yeah, he comes over to our house all the time.
It cannot be too soon if he's coming to you. And let me tell you something, Lasheun, it is convenient for a lot of men to go to the woman's house. They like it. They like it. And that's why you see a lot of married men don't mess around with women who don't live alone. They like it when you live alone because they can just come anytime they like. They'll chill because their house, they cannot take you to their house. So you must know his house. Red flag if you don't know his house and he's proposing. So how did your sister react to all this when she found out?
Oh, when she found him, she told him to stop calling her, and that was it. Of course, she was heartbroken, but she had not, because I wasn't in support. She always likes she likes my opinion about the guys she's with. So I wasn't like in full stop for support. So when she found out, it wasn't like, oh, I was already giving my heart to him. So she was of course heartbroken, because she was like, how can he lie? Because he was such a perfect guy. Like, it will come during our lunch hour, take her out to lunch. Like, it was perfect. But I
Except that
felt
he
like
was married.
he was very married. Like, my sister had to go to the church, and he's a deacon in his church. She
Yes.
went to his church and she made sure that they saw eye to eye.
Did she
And she
tell
was
the
like,
wife?
so she never confronted the wife. She never spoke to the wife. She just cut off from him and blocked him from all,
She
every
should have
way.
reported him to the church so that they will remove his deaconess. His
Yeah,
deacon.
she
They
didn't
will
talk to
remove it.
anybody.
He
She
doesn't
didn't talk
deserve to be a deacon. He's a
at
cheater
all.
deacon. Cheat
At
deacon.
all. At all. And the funny thing is that because they both work in a very good company, so he was making a lot of money. So I'm sure that his church, they must have known. There is no way you will not know that this man was involved in something like that.
They will cover it. He's donating
Yes.
money.
I'm sure they would have covered it. Like, okay, well, because he gives money, they would have, maybe that have been hush hush. I'm sure his wife will even know, because how does your husband be on the phone? Like my sister, I say it again, I will call her and I'll be upset because she's on the phone with this guy. So how is your husband on the
Yeah.
phone
That's what we're
with
saying
somebody
about
else?
women that are so passive now. You're
Yes,
subservient. So they don't care.
yes,
Some women, they don't care. If
yes.
you walk over them because of this same thing that they want to be submissive. But you see now, it doesn't mean
He
that
doesn't pay. The wife is a choir leader in the church. If you see, like my sister sent me a picture of this woman. She looks like a woman that is so submissive in church. And I'm sure that she must have been praying and praying for this man. If she knows that he was doing this thing, I'm sure it would have been just keep praying for him. So this
Mm,
woman, she looks so humble.
mm.
And meanwhile, your husband is outside looking at a chick,
She
fine chick,
knows.
and like,
Lasha, let me bust your bubble. She knows.
I'm sure she does.
Yeah, she
There's no
knows.
way.
We talked about the issues of how the church is covering abuse the other day. You see how this such women, the way they handle their this situation is that is prayer and fasting. They just keep
Hmm,
praying and fasting. They put themselves in prayer. They will go and tell the pastor, and they will just involve themselves in prayer, and they throw themselves into the church and into the children. But they know.
hmm.
They know.
There's no way. There's no way she could have told. I would not. Auntie B. I tell you, me that I live in a different state from my sister. I get angry because she's on the phone 24 hours with this guy.
Hmm.
And she said there was never a time she ever heard the sound of a baby or a distraction because he
Hmm.
was always on the phone. And he told her when she confronted him, said, "Well, but I told you to come to my house. I told you to come
Mhm.
to my house." And she now asked him, "So which house were you going to take me?" He said, "My house, of course."
Can you imagine?
He said it. He said my house because she was like, "Okay, so which house were you going to take me?" He said my house. I'm not covering the fact that I invited you to my house. You can come to my house. You can still
Yeah.
come to my house.
Yes, some
So
some married men actually do take their side chick home. They do.
and
That's
see,
how that's the
these
level
people
of
that
disrespect that some women put up with. They put up with anything. Nigerian women will put up with anything. Some Nigerian
it's so
women will
sad.
take they will eat any shit because you want to be
So sad.
married.
It's
Chai.
so sad. So to all women, even if you're a side chick, let me tell you, they will do it to you too. It doesn't
Amen.
matter. It will come back
Amen.
to you because they say that what goes around comes around. It will come back to you and it will hurt you more in the place that you did not even expect. So you might think that, oh, I'm getting away with it now. Yeah, he loves me. The same way he's saying he loves you now is the same way he told the wife that he loved her. So that same love, you can transfer it to someone else as well. So we have to, at this point, like I always argue with my mom, because she's always like blaming men, 99%. Men are at fault. Like if a man is married, why should he go and meet a woman that is single? I'm like, if a woman is single and a married man comes to you, can't you say no?
They
Can't you
are
say
both at
no?
fault, but the man has the bulk of the fault.
But a woman can say no.
Yeah, a
A
woman
woman
can say
can
no
say
too,
no.
but the woman is not in a committed relationship, single. She can say
Mhm.
no. They are both culpable, but the man is the one that is married. So to me, I believe that he has 70% of the fault, while the woman, the side chick, has 30% of the fault because she can say no. And a lot of women do say that's why I love our Obodo children that we have in this part of the world. If you
Mm.
don't do, you be a man. You know what they call them? My daughter calls them uncle. You just go and do your they despise it.
Ex-
So
Auntie B, that's what
they
I'm
hate
saying.
it.
That's
You
what I'm
are
saying.
married. Don't even come near where they are.
Exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying. If kids, Obodoyinbo kids can say no to a married woman,
Ah,
why can't we Nigerian women say no to a married man?
yeah.
And
Yeah.
if
They
we,
should
if
say
we
no.
keep condoning them and accepting them, they will keep coming back. But the
Mhm.
moment when we all join forces and say no, enough is enough, they won't be able to toss us to and fro.
We had this discussion before, Lashawan. I told you that it's never gonna happen. Because some Nigerian did you hear the story I told you when I was narrating the story? A
Yes,
side
yes.
chick told me that this is her
Mhm.
destiny to be wife number two.
Imagine
And women
that.
don't cooperate. How are you going to get women to agree on things like that? It's even now that we are trying to see how we can work together as women. Women are they hate women more. Women hate women more. Men are the ones that can cooperate on anything. You see men now, they don't know each other. They
Mm.
just meet each other, oh, brother, brother. They
Mhm.
know they respect the code of brotherhood. But women,
Exactly.
competition,
Exactly.
envy,
Exactly.
jealousy, everything, no let us cooperate, my
That's the
dear.
problem. It is
Mm.
well. Auntie B, let me
Thank
leave you
you,
so
my
that someone
darling.
else can call in. Thank you
Thank
so
you,
much,
Lasha.
Auntie.
I appreciate you, my darling. You see, that's why if a man is cheating, you can never find out from his friend. Even if that he's almost being caught, and you call his friend to say, "Have you seen my husband?" The friend will cover him and say, "Ah, we were together. Oh. Ah, I just left him just now. Oh, maybe he had a flat tire." Men understand it. They understand, brother. But you see, women, hmm, we need prayers. Women need prayers. Lasha, it's never going to happen. Nigerian women, some of them don't care. Even if they see you with your wife, they can still say yes. If married men can be going out with women in their church, whereby they are seeing their wives physically, face me and face you, then what are we saying? Ah, oh girl. Jimmy, unmute yourself. You're welcome. Hi, Jimmy. Can you hear me? You are muted. Okay, I'm not hearing you, Jimmy. I am going to. Okay, unmute yourself. Yeah, you did it just now. Yeah, it's touching. Okay, let me add Olu while you figure that out. Okay, I'll come back to you. Hi, Olu. You're welcome.
Hi, Auntie B. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How are you?
I'm good. How are you as well? It's afternoon here. I know it's night in
Okay.
UK.
Yes, it is night over here.
Right. So, I just want to quickly talk about the man. The man is very wicked for not letting the woman go. Because here in Canada, when you're a single mother, there is always a benefit from the government that goes to you because you have kids and you're a single mother. So why will he be denying this woman? Is denying her of the affection, is denying her of the attention, is denying her of his responsibility, is even now denying her of what this woman is likely to get from the government. That is
Hmm.
wickedness.
Hmm.
That is wickedness. Is a narcissist, is wicked. And it's so unfortunate that in Nigeria now, it's a pandemic for single ladies to be looking out for these men that are already made. It's a
Mm-hmm.
pandemic, and the
Mm-hmm.
society is not even looking into it.
So
It's,
what would the
it's, it's
society do? It's a polygamous society in Nigeria.
yes, it's a polygamous society, and it's increasing because the society is depreciating in value.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So we know it's a polygamous society, but in our parents' time, it wasn't because of the money. They just feel, oh, it's their right as a man to go after a woman and marry multiple women, and the women then and were just getting married because they don't have a choice. They feel like, oh, well, my parents has betrothed me to this man. But these days, the ladies they have a choice, but they are
Mm-hmm.
doing it because of the benefits that, oh, I don't want to stay with a single man that is looking for money now. I'm going
Mm-hmm.
after a married man that is already made.
Mm-hmm.
And that is why they do it. They do it with everything, including going out to get somebody that will pin the man down to them.
Yeah. Kayamata.
Yes, it's so pathetic. It's so pathetic. I
Oh
feel so
dear.
bad for this woman because she's taking care of 5 children and she's not getting help that she deserve and she's entitled to, because this man refused to sign the papers that will enable her to get what she deserves from the government of Canada. It's so sad. It's so
Mm-hmm.
sad. The man is wicked.
Mm. I hear you. I hear you. Thank you very much, Olu. You are right. He is wicked because he's right there in Nigeria now, enjoying himself, living his best life with his new missus, while he leaves the one who is the mother of his children, who was there when he had nothing, from a one bedroom to mansions
Unfortunately,
now.
what goes around comes around. I'm sure later in life, this man will regret it, and then
They
he will be
always do.
coming back to
Hmm.
to ask for forgiveness, and people will be saying, "Forgive,
Mm.
forgive,
For the
forgive him."
children. They will say
For,
because of
for
the
the sake of
children.
the children. Oh my
Mm.
God, women are
Yeah.
suffering. Oh,
Yes. They will say, five children.
eh,
Forgive
he's
him,
still
take
the
him
father
back.
of the children. Is
Mm.
still their father. It's
Mm.
pathetic, honestly. It's
Mm-hmm.
pathetic. I don't know a solution to it. I don't have one. It's just that I want to point it out that this man is denying this woman of so many things, as well as denying her of the benefits she could enjoy from the government of Canada. That is so sad.
Thank you very much,
Thank you,
Olu.
Auntie B.
I appreciate you, my
God
sister.
bless
Have a
you.
lovely day.
Have a lovely evening. Bye.
All right. Thanks. The solution is personal responsibility. That's the solution. If you want to be married, be married. And if you know you don't want the responsibility of being married, you want to philander or you want someone else, then be a man about it. You're a grown up. Be a man. Sit down with that person and say, okay, let's end this. This is what I'm giving you. This is what we have together. Share it. Be fair. You share it. 5 children. What do you need to raise 5 children in a month? What allowance do you need? Give it to her. My only fear now is that you see a lot of people who live in the diaspora, all their investment is in Nigeria. A lot of Nigerians. The only fear I have that is that for this man to comfortably say he's going to Nigeria to go and marry this Mena, he might have all their investment, which is joint investment in Nigeria. If that is the case, then what's Uju going to do? How is she going to send her children to college? How is she going to raise 5 children by herself? Financially, this man is not going to be responsible because he's all there in Nigeria. Nothing they can do to him there. He may choose not to ever come to Canada again. You see? Investing in Africa, investing in Nigeria. I have a story that I want to tell you guys about it tomorrow. All these houses, kita, 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 we are building. You do double shift, double hours, multiple hours because you think it belongs to both of you. And sometimes it does. But unfortunately, we have cases like this where, another person will come and they want to eat the fruit of your labor. The house that you built with your husband, that you know how you worked in winter, snow, you worked in spring, summer, autumn, is one skinny-legged girl in Nigeria that will come and sit down in that house and want to reap where they did not sow. May we not labor in vain, no? Sonia, you're welcome, my darling. What do you have to say?
Oh, hi, Auntie B. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Oh, I'm still at work, but I will quickly say what I have to say.
All right.
First of all, I want to thank you for everything that you have been doing.
Go on. Thank you. Yeah.
Yes. So what I want to say is that we women, wives, mothers, we need to protect our resources. We need to protect our investments. Marriage is a business. It has nothing to do with I love him, or you have to, when you are a wife and a mother, you need to think with your head, not your heart. Because you could never know what the man will do in 10, 15, 20 years. You don't know.
Yeah.
But one thing you need to make sure is that if it comes to a point where the man doesn't want you anymore, you can't force him if he doesn't want you, right? But you want to make sure you get as much as you can out of that marriage, because you have wasted years in that marriage. And I'm not saying get as much as you can out of it to be greedy, but you have children. You need to look out for your children.
You need to protect yourself.
You
and
have
your
to
children.
protect yourself, and you protect your own children. That is why you need to open your eyes when you are in the marriage. Because most of the men, they are not loyal. They don't understand what it is to build generational wealth and pass it down to the children. Because if they understood, they wouldn't be scattering the resources with side chicks and stuff, right? They will be thinking about keeping the wealth that they have so they can give it to their children. But that's not what it is. That's not what is happening. So we have to learn from other women from other community, like the white women. Let's learn from them. Let's see what they do. What they do is they don't play when the men divorce them, or when they themselves divorce the man. They leave the relationship with money, houses. That's what they don't play. It's clear they go with the top lawyers and they get everything they can get out of it. We, the African women, we need to do the same thing too.
No, we live with broken hearts and wounds and
it
tears.
No,
and
we
children.
cannot. No, and our children are suffering. We wasted our youth. We wasted our time with men, and we are not rewarded. They leave us for younger women. So no, we need to protect our investment and resources, like I said. If you and talk about the resources, when it comes to Africa, we women, we shouldn't be building things with the men, because we have the legal system in Africa is just something else. Even if you are legally married to the man, you won't get
Yeah.
anything. That
Yeah.
is why I advise the women of my community not to build with the man. Let him build his own house and you build your own too if you want to invest in Africa. But when it comes to places like Canada or the United States, yes, if you invest, let's see if you invest in a rental property with your husband, it is 50-50 in case of a divorce. The legal system is here to protect you. Make sure your name is on it. There is no sentiment when it comes to that. Your children's sake depend on it. Let's stop. Be clear with your men. And that's what I did in my marriage, and things are working perfectly fine. I don't joke. I'm not going to suffer, work all these hours because I don't know what he will do. So, but I know one thing I will do.
You
If
protect
he leaves,
yourself.
I will make sure I clean him up before he goes to wherever he needs to go.
You will take what belongs to you, my
What
sister.
belongs to me, yes.
You're not going
Yes.
empty-handed. You are
Oh,
not going with
yes.
it is well. God
Auntie
will
B,
fight for you.
I don't play. Recently, me and my husband bought our fourth rental property. So when we went there, the lawyer said, when we went to closing, the lawyer said I didn't need to sign because we bought under our rental properties company. We bought under the company's name, and
Yeah.
under the company's name, I have my name on it, and he has his name on it.
Not Mr.
So
and Mrs.
the lawyer said I didn't need to sign it. In the front of everyone, I said, "What do you mean I don't need to sign it?" No, I need to sign it. The lawyer said, no, one member of the company can sign. It's fine. So I asked the lawyer right there. I said, can my husband sell the house without me being there? And the lawyer said, no, the company belongs to the two of you. He can't come around and ever sell this house without you giving your consent. This is what I'm talking about. This is not a laughing matter. Can you imagine building with a man for 20 years and then at the end of the relationship, will you walk out poor?
25.
Nothing.
This
25
Ujunjun is
years old.
25. Yeah,
Nothing to
25.
show for it. These men prefer their side chicks than their children. So because of that, it's our responsibility as the children mothers. It's our job to make sure we don't walk out of the marriage poor.
Empty-handed. Yeah.
No, let's learn from the white ladies. Let's see what they're doing and just copy and do the same thing. Yeah, the women need to be educated when it comes to that. It has nothing to do with love or
I
heart
like
or
that.
whatever. No.
I really, really like your thinking, Sonia. You are so spot on. Because
Yeah.
a lot of our women, I can tell from your accent you are not Nigerian. You see,
No.
the problem with Nigerian women is that they will say, but it's my husband now. He's my husband. Nobody is debating that it's your goddamn husband. But when they see this side chick and they've eaten kayamata, they don't remember that you are their wife. Like you said, they prefer side chick to their own children.
Yes, and Auntie B, the problem is we were not trained properly by our mothers. It was supposed to be our mothers teaching us what it is to get married, how it is to be a wife and a mother. Our own mothers didn't know any better. They didn't know. They didn't teach us. But the women, I have been around a lot of women from other community, and again, the white community. Their mothers make it clear to them they need to marry up. This business of taking care, I'm around a lot of people with millions of dollars. They don't play. Their daughters, they teach them. This is what, when it comes to having children with a man, you have to marry up. Marry the one with the resources. And they train them how they will walk out of the marriage with money. They are being taught. But we the Africans, we don't have that. We don't get that. Our mothers, they don't know. They don't know. Look at, even when a white lady marries a black man, right? And it doesn't work.
Oh, they clean them out.
Them up.
They clean them out completely.
Yeah. So we too, we need to do the same thing. Yeah, we need to do the same thing. Our mothers didn't know any better. So it's up to us to learn and change. We need to change. I'm
Agree.
telling you, the way I did it, my husband, things are straight because he knows I don't play. I told him
Hey.
what I told him multiple times. If you don't love me anymore, that's fine. I cannot force you to love me.
Hmm.
But know for a fact that I'm not gonna be poor. No. No, 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 no.
Hey.
I won't end up poor. No.
Sonia, you, in fact, you've made my day. You are too much. I've thoroughly enjoyed you. Somebody, it's not only me that's enjoying you. The comment section, they are just clapping for you. The Ying said, Sonia, please call off phones. You are too
But
very, very wise.
when I try to advise the women that I know, I'm in United States, Maryland. When I try to advise the women, they are against me. They fight me like crazy.
No,
I don't
because they prefer
understand
to
it.
listen to their pastors. And at the end of the day, when it
Mhm.
happens, they will start crying. These Nigerian women are like that. Somebody said that Nigerian women are very, very naive. It is not the Nigerian women in Nigeria that are naive. It is the
It's
one
the
in the
all
abroad.
African women. It's all of us.
If you
And
see the
even
one, no, if you see the
Mhm.
Nigerian girls, the ones that we are
Uh-huh.
talking about now, they
Uh-huh.
are very strategic. Like this one. You see this
Yeah.
one? This one that is taking somebody's that is marrying somebody's husband now. This one. You see her? They say she's
Uh-huh.
a top designer in Nigeria. These ladies are so strategic, they know
Yeah.
what they want. And
Yes.
when they set their claws on you as a man,
Uh-huh.
until they milk you dry, they are not going to let you go.
Yes, and we know men don't think with their head. They think with
No.
what is between their two legs.
Oh,
So
yes.
we the women, we have to be smart in this. We have to be smart. The wives, I'm talking about the wives. We know the side chicks are out there. We know they want our men. Especially they want them when they succeeded, right? When they have
Yeah.
money. What they
Yes.
don't understand is there are women like us who build with those men, right?
Mhm.
And they think so. That's why, since we build with our husbands and we know the side chicks are out there wanted them, no problem. The side chicks can have them, but the
Yeah.
side chick will have them without any money. That's what
Yes.
we need to make sure. That's what wives do. We don't understand what it means to be a
I
wife.
beg, guys, you clap for Sonia. Clap for Sonia. Clap for Sonia. I'm loving this woman. She is too much. You said the side chick can have you, but they can't have you with my money.
The money, we need to keep that for our children. Because
Yes.
can you imagine you build a life with a man? You build that for your children, right? And then he was gonna take that and go and provide for a side chick with the side chick's future children. Does it make
Eh,
sense?
eh. Imagine who opens the eye to marry a man with 5 children. This man has 5 whole children. You
Uh-huh.
decide that this is your boo. This is the one you want now. Five
Yeah,
whole children.
yeah,
And you are doing love in Tokyo up and down. See her carrying Chanel bag. Eh? And
yeah.
I'm not saying she doesn't make her money, but
Mm-hmm.
all the men in Nigeria, in Lagos, you didn't see them. It's this
No.
one that you want.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sonia.
Yeah, and one more thing I want to add before I let you go. The women and the diaspora, we the women, let the men pay the bills. Even if you make more than him, let him pay as much as he can. Don't feel sorry for him. No, 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 no. Let him pay the bills. Yeah, and think about saving some money for
The
for
rainy
your
day.
children college.
Yeah,
Invest in your children. Don't invest
yeah.
in that damn man, because it's like I said, they are not loyals. They are not. So don't let them pay the bills.
Thank
Okay,
you.
Auntie B,
Thank
I'll
you
let
so
you go.
much.
Thank you so
Love
much for
you.
allowing
Thank
me.
you so much,
Bye.
sis. Thoroughly enjoy speaking to you, sis. Oh my God. Sonia, the kind of women we want to hear, speak some wisdom. Because some of our sisters, we need to, you know how you literally hold somebody and shake them. You shake them, shake them, shake them, so that they will hear you. These are the kind of women we want to hear. Sonia, wow. Thank you so much for sharing so much wisdom. She said, I'm not telling you if you want to stop loving me. I'm not saying don't stop. Oh, I can't force you to love me, but you are not leaving me broke. You can't take my money to side chick. Never. If you are going to side chick, I take my money. You can go. I love her. Honestly. Bumi, did you enjoy
Auntie B,
Sonia.
I got some dreams, so I need to be taxing my husband to pay more bills because
Why? Please, oh,
I, I need
please,
to.
oh.
I cannot come and carry last.
Oh my
Seriously, Auntie
God.
B, how are you
The
doing? I
woman
like
is a
this your
force.
hair.
Sonia. Oh
Hmm.
my God.
I know she dropped a lot. She's like, you can tell that she's really passionate and she's speaking from experience. This is somebody that has bought how many properties, she said. So I really, I get what she's saying and I'm learning
She's
from her.
protecting
I'm learning
herself,
from
oh,
her.
and
Yeah,
that's wisdom. Yeah.
yeah. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I want to speak particularly to younger ladies, especially in diaspora. I'm gonna go somewhere, but I'm gonna come back. So there's an
Okay.
app called Clubhouse. Yesterday, it's a social networking app. So yesterday there was a room. They called them rooms where people host like a podcast thing, but it's live. There was a room saying that why are women in diaspora not getting married to Nigerian, or why are they not getting married? And if you see the dirtiness, the volcano that was erupting from these our Nigerian men, saying that um somebody said that Wizkid has sold O2 how many times that no, so now he has put Nigerian men on the map. So Nigerian men are on demand. That so if you want a Nigerian man, you also have to bring more to the table. You have to keep yourself because it's not just we Nigerian women that are looking for them. There are other women around the world are looking for them. So these are the kind of men you are dealing out in the streets. If you are single, looking to settle in the diaspora, particularly I mentioned in the diaspora, then I'm going to take it back. When most of these are myself included, when I was single, because you're under pressure so much, you start channeling your energy towards the wrong thing. And when you go into the marriage with that same mindset, yeah, that oh, it's my husband, Olowo Rimi, I have to do what he says. And then if you don't have a good, solid foundation, you are also going to listen to some of the foolish or not ignorant advices that our parents will tell you, that whatever your husband says to do, you do. You go to your pastor. So then you put yourself in the back burner. So this is where then the man takes everything. He now takes charge. He's investing, he's calling the shots. You are also making your money, but your money is like it's his money because he's the one doing everything. So when the married down goes 20, 30, and most of these men, not all of them, the ones that don't have good health on their shoulder, when they go out, you are left with resentment, you are left with nothing because you have given everything, you have drained out. Yeah, you are drained because you built that marriage together. So I want us ladies to know, especially the ones that are still trying to get, that are looking for men or that are just in their early marriage, say under 5 years. If you have made that mistake, because I learned from my mother, you have to start thinking now. Save half of your paycheck, start a business. It's not everything that you make that your husband should know. It's not like you are hiding it, but you are not telling. You have to have stash for the rainy day.
Is
Have
there a difference if you are not telling and you're hiding?
Auntie B, you are not telling.
You're
Is
not
it
telling.
if he
Isn't it?
knows?
It's not the same thing as hiding.
No, Auntie B, is if he knows now. Is if he, so okay. Now I'm selling me. I have a small business. Does he keep book of the business, the money that comes in? But I'm saving it now.
Well, it
So
depends on how you do your finances, if you do joint finances or
Auntie
not.
B,
That's when it will
I
come
have
up.
a 9 to 5. He has a nine
Mm-hmm.
to five. Then I have a business. Okay. So
Mm-hmm.
my money from my 9 to 5, he knows everything. So I we split it. That, like she said, he knows how I'm spending. I'm paying bills. He's paying bills. We are doing almost 50-50. So, but I also have a business. So when that money I make profit from that business, I'm not telling him that this is the profit. I save it because, for example, now if my son needs to, I don't know, like I have an educational fund for him. My husband does not believe in insurance, so it's me that is paying that
Eh?
insurance. If anything
He doesn't
happens to
believe
me
in
now,
what?
he doesn't believe in insurance.
That one,
It does,
that's serious. So why?
Some African men are like that. They don't believe. My husband is one of them. Oh, he doesn't believe in insurance. So I'm like, so if anything
Life
happens to us,
insurance or any insurance at all?
life insurance, anything insurance, even car insurance is because you are living in Canada, you have to pay.
He doesn't believe in insurance.
He does not believe in insurance.
You to like barrel.
So it's me now that is paying. That so I'm because I've spoken all the English and pidgin. He still does not believe. So
That's spoken on the
and
English
I
and
cannot, you cannot force a grown man. So I'm paying. I'm also saving money for my son so that when he gets to college, he doesn't have to take loan. So these are the things I'm doing that my husband is not contributing. So
I
when
see why
when
you are not
sister,
disclosing all your income. I don't blame you.
yeah, so when Sister Sonia says that you charge him more, me too, I'm like, okay, well, I have to reset my charges now. That almost is the truth because I'm doing these things for it's our son. I'm doing it, and it's not like I'm making more. We're almost he makes slightly over more than me, but we're almost splitting the bill. So what I'm saying is that you also have to think of your child, think of yourself. Don't put everything. You
You're
have to.
almost you're almost doing 50-50, even though he makes more.
Yeah, more exactly. If you
Wow.
think of it in retrospect, I'm doing more than 50-50 now because I'm doing RESP. They call it RESP, child savings for the child, and I'm doing life insurance. So I'm not adding that to what I'm doing. No, I'm just that's part of my business now. That's the money for my business. When I make money, I save that, but I do it every month. It goes out of my account. It's automated. So that's some of what I'm doing. So if you count it now, and Mrs. Sonia has made my mind go thinking that I'm doing more. If you think about it, and he's making more than
You
me.
can't be
So
doing you can't be doing almost 50-50, especially.
exactly,
No,
exactly,
that's
so
not
exactly.
that's no,
That's
no.
not nice. I just
Somebody
thought
said
of
if
it
you are doing
now.
50, you are roommates. Especially if it's any more, you shouldn't be doing
It's
50-50.
almost
I don't
50
believe
50. Almost
it. No.
50 50. It's the difference is not much. So
I
that's
made my stand
why
very, very clear. I don't do 50-50. My
ah
husband pays most of the bills.
Auntie B,
He has to.
I have
He's
to
the one
charge
that
you.
married me. I didn't marry him. Women
Thank
don't
you.
marry men. Men marry women. If you know you
Thank
cannot
you.
marry, don't marry. I beg.
I have to charge him now more. I have to charge him more. So now I've thought of it as Auntie Sonia, Sister Sonia said. Also, hypergamy. There's nothing wrong in marrying up. If you can go and marry up, there's nothing marrying up. There's nothing bad in marrying up. If you can marry somebody that is way higher in your tax bracket, no problem. As long as you're not a lazy person. Because all these white women, that's what they are doing. That's what she referred to. So when my
Mhm.
friend says, I said, if you have the chance to choose and marry up, please marry up. Because I did not do it does not mean you should not do it. I want the best for you. That's what I want to say to young
Thank you.
ladies that I
Mm.
haven't gotten married. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Okay. Somebody said, Caller, please, you need to repent. Oh, he needs to pay 70 while you do 30. I agree. After all, he didn't carry pregnancy. That 50-50 issue is, I don't want to change this subject tonight, but you do what works for you, innit? But some women, you take on too much. How is it anymore and you are paying 50-50? He doesn't believe in insurance. I'm getting a picture, a pen picture of he's a traditional man. I'm getting a pen picture of your husband. Oh my God, it is well. May God give us wisdom to deal with our spouses. Amma, you're welcome. Hello, Amma. Unmute yourself.
Hi, Mom. Good afternoon.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Hi, it's everything. Okay, good day to everybody. Uh, my words here is just for women, and I'll keep saying, well, I'm only going to be speaking to women. And to the men, I'm sorry if I'm not sending my message to you because I'm a woman, so I have to protect my own kind. Women should just learn to be selfish sometimes. Prioritize yourself. Prioritize yourself. Keep for yourself. All this marriage. Like that lady saying that they're doing 50-50. Now, before we go do 50-50, nowadays we know they do. And to the discussion at hand, I remember when you are dating married men, you be hiding your head in the olden days. You won't be able to say it out. But
Mhm,
now, Nigerian women, they flaunt it. They flaunt them to say, okay, they are proud of saying that they are dating someone else's
husband.
husband. But
Mm,
not knowing that you're dating somebody else's husband is not the problem. Oh. But wait,
mhm,
the broom where they take dry first twice, they know they throw am. Now door that they hang and put.
mhm.
When he starts behaving the way he behaved to the lady that made him leave, then you start complaining. That's when they now go to the church and say, what God does not do does not exist. Sister, please, I beg, how did God do that one that will not exist?
No, no. Oh, Anna, Amma, please don't change the topic. What God cannot do does not exist.
Anyhow, now they take talk and me not they
You are
drag
taking it out of context. No. Mm-mm,
no, no. See, Mama, you know why I'm saying it. I've seen somebody who married someone else's husband, and when
mm,
things were not working for her, she
mm,
went to the church to start praying.
mhm.
Please, what if I may understand? What was she praying for?
Well, you cannot mock God. So, but that doesn't mean that it doesn't invalidate the fact that what God cannot do does not exist. But God cannot be fooled. God cannot be mocked.
No, I'm not saying God is mocked in this one. What I'm trying to bring here is what goes around will surely come around.
Yeah, but it's mockery for you to be dating somebody's husband and you have problem and you go and pray about it. You are trying to mock God, basically.
Mhm. That's from the person's angle. So what I'm trying to say here is this. We women, we should learn. No, we women, we should learn to save for ourselves. Because you see, this life, no matter the man you trust, you never can tell what will go wrong any day. We are not
Yeah.
praying for something bad to happen.
Mm-hmm.
But what we're trying to say here is women should empower themselves. Get
Yeah.
yourself busy. Do something. It pains me when I see some women so lazy. You can't do anything.
Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to understand. I'm trying to understand. Your audio is a bit.
Sorry. No, no. So sorry, my phone dropped from me.
Oh,
So
okay.
the only thing I have here to say is this. It's not wrong to split bills, but split bills diligently. If he's making more than you, there's no need to do 50-50.
Mm-hmm.
It's not being selfish. It's called wisdom. Because you can only trust yourself no matter how you go. Oh, I trust my wife, I trust my wife. You don't even know. I trust my husband, I trust my husband. You don't even know. We don't
Mm-hmm.
pray for things bad to happen, but it's always good. Let me use this word: have your own insurance. Insurance does not mean life insurance. Have your own insurance in terms of your finances, so that when things go south, you can walk to the north without problems.
Mm.
That's what I'm trying to say here. We should just
Mm-hmm.
learn. If there's no need crying. Even if you've been doing it before, it's okay. But look at these stories and begin to sit down and save for yourself, save for your children. You will go a long way when you save. But when you do this, I want to go build one estate. Whose name is it? Is in the husband's name. My dear, you will lose everything.
Even if it's in your both names in
There is
Nigeria, you know,
there's
get
no
right.
investment in Nigeria. As far as I'm concerned, investment no dey Nigeria. All of them na banza nekowe. E no dey ever work. E no dey ever work. Na temporary. So please, women, all I'm trying to say here, so that I cut off and others can come in, is please prioritize yourself. Look at yourself first. Look at yourself first. Save. Make them call you selfish. Make them call you winch. No problem. I mean, people don't call winch wey be say don't die. Even when they're not be winch. Save for yourself. So that when they say learn to have the money for bullshit, when the bullshit come, you go stand for yourself. That's all I have to say, Mama.
Thank you so much, Bumi. Amma, thanks, Amma Peters. I appreciate your call. When you were saying something about how God does not exist, I was kind of confused that, okay, you know, this God does not exist matter. It is well. I appreciate your call. I got you at the end. Nick, I said, my late auntie's husband married his side chick and he frustrated my auntie out. Last, now, wahala. Delete the side chick for inside that marriage. Karma, na karma. Na karma, na in delete am. And a lot of people are having a conversation in the comment section about bills, sharing bills. But if you want to talk about bills, I didn't want the focus to shift from what we're talking about in terms of, relationship and why, when a man and a woman build together and the man decides to leave to be with a side chick and leaving the woman with the children, the impact it has on that woman and the children. That's the topic. Okay. And today is not the I like to they talk this the sharing of bills wahala. And whenever I see men they struggle with this issue of sharing bill, I go they look on with corner eye. Eh? Because if you love your wife, you know go they think all this share bill matter. Now man they marry. If you're not rich to marry, nobody beg you, not marry. Okay? It's not compulsory that you must be married. I don't like this discussion about sharing me because most people don't like what I have to say about it. But I can only speak for myself and my perspective. And that's why I try to stay out of it. I made a video a long time ago, even before we started doing this series. I think it was about 2-3 years ago, I did a video about why I'm not doing 50-50. I will not. My husband is standing here. I will tell him, I'm not doing 50-50. Now you marry me. You told my parents that you will take care of me. You will love and take care of me. So you have to take care of me. I'm not saying that I will see you suffering and crumbling and struggling and I will not help. I mean, it's only a wicked wife that will do that. You are supposed to support. Even the Bible says that we are helpmates. You are who wanted to do 50-50. Are you kidding me? If we want to do 50-50, if I carry pregnancy, 9 months, I will carry am for maybe five and a half months. I be how many months? 4 months and a half. I will give you, make you carry the rest. So that you go do 50-50. Straight down. From middle down. I'm not doing 50-50, I beg. I'm not fit. I'm not saying that women should not support their husbands, but 50-50 in marriage, could it work for me? Some people have been here for a long time. Chat moment, you saw it back 3 years ago. I maintain the same thing I said then. I'm saying it again. No 50-50. Now you marry me. I know not be me come marry you. You came to my father's house with all your family members. I have photographic and video evidence to prove it. You came to kneel down to beg my parents for my hand. I removed my father's name for you. I carried your children in this my womb. I'm struggling to lose weight now because of all the years of pregnancy. Then you come and tell me to do 50-50. I beg. We will leave that discussion because it invests me. I know they like them. I ain't doing it. It doesn't work for me. Yeah, I will do, but I'm not doing 50-50. I'm not doing 50-50. Okay. So that is the conversation tonight. So, I mean, we've had so many people, brilliant people, share their opinion tonight about this situation. And a lot of people are saying the responsibility is on women to, the onions is on women, young Nigerian girls to say no, or old Nigerian, all these ones where no, they don't, they find husband to say no to married men. Some people say that some married men, as a matter of fact, somebody in the comment section said that some married men, that they know of a situation where the married man even had a bachelor's pad just to prove to the woman he was dating that he's single. A bachelor's pad. Meanwhile, brother is married with children. We also heard the story of her sister told us about her sister dating a married man, and the man did not care. Talking to her, oh my goodness. If you are just joining us, you might need to watch it from the beginning. But I'm just going to end because we're ending now because I have a show tomorrow as well. Brilliant callers tonight. Yeah. Extremely brilliant. Great points. The point is that marriages, we make marriages, we celebrate marriages. Nigerian culture is massive on marriages. Okay? And a lot of Nigerian women are desperate to get married because a lot of us never feel complete without marriage, not because we are not feeling complete in ourselves, but because of the expectation of the tradition and the society and religion on you, the pressure. Only very few people can survive the pressure. I'm telling you, it's real. So the discussion is around building. Okay, this couple married when he had nothing. They had nothing. They started from the scratch, from a one bedroom flat. Now they've made it. For whatever reason, whatever happened in the marriage, we heard that she's a nice woman, she's this, she's that. But I always say it's only two people in the marriage that knows what happens between them, irrespective of whether she's a good woman or she's not a good woman. This is the Jew I'm talking about now. But she do know that he's married. He's committed in a relationship, 5 children. If you decide that you want to relocate to Nigeria, do the right thing. Do the right thing. Settle the woman. Divorce her. Give her an allowance for the child care to look after your 5 children. These children are your children. They answer your name. They're not answering Jew's father's name. It's your own father's name they are answering. So you have to do the right thing. Not that you go to Nigeria and you start carrying on with another wife while you're refusing to sign the divorce papers. It is wrong. It is wicked and malicious. So, Mena, if you see this video, just know that what you are doing today, you will reap. Exactly what you have sowed, you will reap. A lot of people are cursing you out on social media. Do you know why? Because nobody likes the other woman. Nobody. You are the ones that people blame for wrecking marriages, for breaking homes, from taking fathers away from their children. But you know what, my people? Men too are also guilty. I put 70% of the responsibility on the man's domot, on their doorstep. Okay? All the brothers are running today. BO, they ask whether men no call today. No, they no call because now their brother shit for church, so they no call. They no call today. They sit down their own jeje, they listen. Okay? And somebody, I think it was Amolu that said it in the comment section, that Nigerian girls are hungry. So all of you brothers that are watching, we have 1,483 people watching. All of you that are brothers, you like to go to Nigeria to go and test, to go and enjoy yourself. You leave your family in the diaspora and you say you are doing business or you are going on holidays. And that's why you must go to Nigeria twice a year, 3 times a year. See, Kayamata, they are using it. It's not only Kayamata, they are using real juju to cash you because of that, your passport. And let me tell you something, you think they love you. That's why they are running after you. Because it's sweet. Love is sweet when there's money. Try and be broke. You go to Nigeria and pretend like you're broke. Don't stay in a fancy hotel or stay in your beautiful mansion. No. Go and stay in Face Me and Face You in Mushin and see whether these ladies will even answer you when you greet them. They will not even look at you. So don't think you are all that. What they see is what you represent. Your passport, your pali, your obodooyinbo passport, the money in your bank account, your house, your businesses, the social connections that you have, the clubs and the places you hang out, the restaurants that you eat in Lagos. If you're not living this lifestyle, let's see whether they will even look you. So just do what you think is fair because of your children, because what goes around comes around. If a man abandons his family in the diaspora and you go to Africa and you start misbehaving like this and you start living with other women, marrying them, and you abandon your wife in the diaspora with children, those children will grow up and they will see you for who you are. And trust me, when you are old, now that time you go know. When your money is finished in Africa, now you go come back on the beg. Oh, it's the devil. They gave me apple to eat the way they gave apple to Eve in the Garden of Eden. Lori iro, now wetin the sweet person, now in they delete am. So, brothers, sin dey sweet oh, but the Bible tells us that the wages of sin is death. So more na just advice on herself. Because if I talk too much now, because I be woman, you go dey beat her for her ear. It's okay. It's better, when it's coming from a man. You listen when it's a man that is saying it. But remember where you started from. Remember who stood by you when you had nothing. Remember who built a life with you. Remember who bettered your children. Remember who was there when there was nothing. Olówó láyé mọ̀. Tówó bá ti wà, ọ̀rẹ́ máa pọ̀ ni, wọ́n máa pọ̀. They'll be running after you. It's not you. It's what they can get from you. You leave such a beautiful woman. They say she's passive, she's this, she's submissive, she's this. You leave her with 5 children to go and marry this one. If you don't want to marry her again, sign the divorce paper. Let her get on with her life. Let her get on with her life so that you can carry on with Mena in Nigeria. She says she doesn't want drama. Just do the right thing. But just remember that your children are watching you. And whatever we sow, we will reap. And all of you women, one they do say over humility. Now they worry una. When they look people like us and say our gra too much. We too they do gra. You see, hey, we too strong. We too they show. We no submit. We no submit. We submit, but we submit with sense. Because Nigeria, we know each other well. We too know each other. Nigerian men and women, we too know each other. I see you, you they see me. So, make una borrow una sense. Make una borrow una sense because all those mumu, to they do mumu follow, say so that they say you be good wife, you not pay at the end of the day. Be smart like Sonia, that's our sister Sonia. He telling your husband, say if you try anything, I love that woman. He said, if you don't love me anymore, fine, but you are not taking my money. I can guarantee you that if we dig into this matter now, Uju did not secure herself because she's a typical Nigerian woman. Maybe they build businesses, they build houses, everything in Nigeria, which may now will be enjoying now and be doing first lady up and down. You want to reap where you did not sow. Ah, ẹ bẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run, ẹ bẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run o, because God does not sleep. So I'm going to leave it here today. Thank you very much for everyone who's contributed. Thank you. Give this video a thumbs up if you've enjoyed the conversation. Somebody said that Kayamata is in Kuji. Augusta, now you they call me NTA that day, but I never forget. You they call me NTA. You call me, they call me NTA that day, Augusta. It is I don't forget. You they call me NTA. It is I don't forget. I never forget. I catch you today. I know be NTA. Now I don't get better internet. If I catch you, eh? Thank you, sick lead. Thank you so much for the super chat. God bless you. I am back tomorrow. Tomorrow is our main show day. And I'm sharing the story of a brother tomorrow. Okay, this one, oh my God. Lots of lesson again about investment. Sick brother where he's on dialysis. He had kidney issues. But brother no stop to work. He was working and working and working. What happened to him? We're going to find out tomorrow. Thank you so much. New Winsky said I should tell Nigerian women that benefit is peanut, does not feed kids, dress them basic needs. Oh, we don't talk tire. Yesterday we were doing empowerment program, how to earn income, passive income online. Not only 400 people will see. Today we are doing gist now, 1,500 people there here. It is well. Thank you very much everyone for being here. I'll see you tomorrow on that show. You need to listen to this brother's story, especially brothers. You will learn one or two things from this brother's experience tomorrow. It is well. May God help us. I pray that Uju, God will help her. With her 5 children, God will help her. God will send her helpers of destiny. Irrespective of the outcome of this situation, that she will be okay by the grace of God. And God will give her peace. Because I cannot just imagine what she's going through now. She's, very quiet, reserved woman. Now they are talking about her. We are talking about her. She's being talked about on blogs and everything. She's not a public figure like that. But Mena is, they say she's a designer, whatever she is. But is somebody's father. I hope you have an explanation, Chedu, for your children tomorrow, because they will ask you what their mom did to you that made you to abandon them to go to Nigeria. For whatever reason, whether you relocated or it's because of Mena, they've used Kayamata to catch you now, to sit down there until they wipe you out before you will know that love, Nigerian love is not blind. It is see road and at dollars they see pounds. Foreign passports, now in their own love they see. They know they see broke man. No, now the rich one will come from obodooyinbo. 7 p.m. tomorrow, usual UK time. That's when we'll do the show, Florence. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good evening. Good afternoon to everyone in the US and in Canada. I love you guys. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed the conversation. And yeah, I'm back tomorrow at 7 p.m. Thank you so much. Have a good evening. Bye-bye. Yeah.